between the hedges at Sanford Stadium, you know you are on hallowed ground in college football. This is one of the best places you'll ever watch a college football game. The red and the black, the Dawgz, even the Ugas are buried in the stadium. This is one of the most iconic spots in all of college football. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. And the Vols will kick off first, and here we go. Fielded in the end zone. It's Coleman Williams. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. On first down. Rolls right. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
They'll need a bunch on second down. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Scanning the field, it's Stockton. He's got the back in the middle. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. The Bulldogs have it with a 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Drops back on first down. Throws to the back. And they're not on the same page there. Guys, let's chat about Georgia. They've climbed into the top 10, been through some battles, proving themselves to be one of the best teams in the country. What do you think about their chances of staying there?
Well, they got to keep playing at a high level, and obviously they've had tons of success now to crack into the top 10. I'll tell you, when you get top 10, David, you get everybody's attention.
Yeah, you get everybody's attention, but I hope this team ain't just searching for a top 10. Like, I hope they're trying to be the best team in the country, and you hope the best is still to come for this squad.
Wide receiver comes in motion. They just keep firing. In the backfield, it's Frazier. They don't fall for the screen. Great job retracing and stopping him at the line of scrimmage.
Really good job by the defense being disciplined. They sneak the running back out. You see it. Keep outside leverage and go make us tackle in space on a guy that's used to breaking tackles, used to making plays.
And guys, they'll try to make up for a couple of unproductive plays here on 3rd and 10. Defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Well, just nothing happening that time for the QB, right? RPO keeps it. He's trying to throw. Nobody there. He tries to buy time, getting out to his right-hand side, but the defense took everything away. And just
they're trying to trick him. It's a fake. Hubs it downfield. And they
the aggressive nature. They told us coming into this game they were just going to let everything go. And here we are in the first drive of the game. They line up in the punt formation, and they fake it. Not just that, they pick it up, and this drive is staying alive. I love it.
Not much room to run. Let's give him one to the 33. Georgia comes quickly to the line. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to... Touchdown! And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching him. Set for the point afters, we have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So a drive there of 84 yards. And they finished it off with the 33-yard touchdown run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Running inside, it's Bishop. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your man.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Can't get him to the ground. Stop. Oh, by this defense. They tried to fool him with the run, and nobody was buying it.
And man, that's a great job by this defense, using the offensive momentum. They go down the field, score, they get you jacked up, excited. Defense is about adrenaline, and they've really been able to play fast and physical and hard. Now they come out, 3 plays, they get the stop.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Looking for the marker. Fights off the defender. Turning it on. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
And that play there is essentially a microcosm of why this guy's the leading rusher in the nation and why he's in contention with a Heisman Trophy. This guy's got speed, open field running ability. He can break tackles. He can just do it all.
Catch in the middle. It's Morris. Makes the grab and down immediately. He picks up a few.
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield. He's got some speed and wheels himself to run with him. And yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time by the linebacker.
2nd down, gonna throw it. Back open in the middle. Defensive holding, an automatic first down for this offense. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Wants to throw on first. Pulls it in. It's Beal. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
And how about this running back, man? Coming into the game, we knew he would be a focal point of this offense, but through the air, like not on the ground right now. They're finding ways to get him the football out in space to do some damage, and right now, it's all through the air.
Hits inside. It's Morris. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Second down, gonna throw it. Under pressure. They got it. Great pressure by this defense.
That guy is just a man. I mean, he sets the tone in this defense, and you saw it on that play right there. Reminds me a lot of the guy standing beside me, David Pollack, who really set the ball. Guys I played against, Richard Seymour and Marcus Stroud lining up beside each other on the inside of that D-line. That was an absolute nightmare to go up against.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Gordon. The stop is made right at the 36-yard line. The defense coming up big on 3rd down.
And this offense, I don't think this is going to be a surprise. I think the offense is going to stay on the field. You've already seen it once on this drive, and they've already been successful. You know how hard it is to defend when there's an extra down, and they do it over and over again? So I think this offense will continue to stay aggressive like they were on the last 4th down.
It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. No good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
Man, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, the field goal, miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Sells to fake. Buying time to his right. Throws for the tight end. He's got an open man. They bring him down with a big play. Will move the sticks.
You know, sometimes when you're thrown against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
After that huge play, they've now got it inside the 30. It's 1st and 10. Here's a give to Frazier. Oh, he's got some space. Got will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And he finished it with a scintillating 28-yarder to the house. Deep in the end zone, it's Dawgz. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Back to pass on second down. Now wide left, it's Bishop. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
And I love linebackers, man, that just have a nose for the football, an absolute feel. Great job, not losing vision, feeling the running back start to come out of the backfield to catch the football, and then doing the most important part. Probably the hardest, too, getting him on the ground.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. On third down, he drops to throw. Fires to the wideout. It's picked off. That's number 10.
I like the decision by the quarterback in terms of where he was going with the ball. Just don't like the accuracy. There was not good location on the throw. Got away from him a little bit. Defense able to come up with a big play.
Here comes the Georgia offense, ready to go on the attack. Hits the hole. It's Phillips. Across the 15. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Georgia! The mantra is always finish. They're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. So here is the Tennessee offense. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get...
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Well, this offensive coordinator has to be scratching his head because he's trying to keep his quarterback protected. He's trying different things, sliding the offensive line, flipping tight ends and running backs in, chipping, going empty, and getting the ball out quickly, but it's not working. They're just losing the one-on-one battles up front, and in the second half looking forward, I don't know if they're going to be able to fix it.
Second down to the air. Right side, it's Bishop. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover. Pick up the first.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Third and long, a lot of ground to cover. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted, a first-half turnover can swing momentum. No room to return, but no problem after making a play like that, and they'll have offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Oh, gives him the tough stiff arm. Gets it inside the 25, down to the 22-yard line with a pickup of 4. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. Quarterback signaling to his guy. Moving the pocket, it's Stockton. And they can't complete the bullet pass on 3rd down. The Vols will now use their final timeout. And now they'll have to go the rest of the half with no timeouts remaining. Now wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Motion from the wideout. Now a timeout was called. Play clock was all the way down to 2. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. The holder will kneel down at the 29, making it a 39-yard attempt. It's good. He's going to hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. Now the lead is extended a little further.
Well, they're able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would have liked to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession, give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get it.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. First play of this drive. He unleashes a long one. He's got it on the right. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
33 on the play. And first down for the offense.
This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Fresh center downs going to the air. The throw. Misses badly on that one.
I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now, why they're trailing on the scoreboard, is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
2nd and long here. Run inside. It's Bishop. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves. They think, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Finds his target. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. These 2 guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and hundreds. You know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
How about the defense trying to slow this dude down? He's a Heisman contender for a reason. He's so difficult to tackle, and what a challenge. All week long, they knew that they had to key on this guy and really try to at least limit him if they were going to win.
Moving out to the right. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third down conversion by this offense.
Snap in the shotgun. Back swinging for the goal line. And with a hallelujah land. Touchdown, Volunteers!
And that's exactly what the offense needed right there. A touchdown here, and I know it's taken a while. They hadn't had a lot of success up until that moment. Late in the second quarter, they finally were able to punch one in the end zone, and that's going to give them some confidence now to take into the locker room here shortly at halftime, but they've got to play much better in the second half.
So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And after the extra point, they're now down 24-7. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And they close that drive going to the air for the final few inches and the score. He'll bring it out. It's Williams. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. First play of the drive comes from the 22. They'll start on the ground with Frazier. Still running at the 40. Breaks away on the left. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. To the house. Touchdown, Bulldog. That is his third score of the game, and now 14 on the season. They'll try to add another to their lead. And he puts through the extra point. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed them for the big play in the running game. One snap, one touchdown. Coming out with it, it's Dawgz. That gamble did not pay off as they bring it down at the 12-yard line. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Snap on first down, wants to throw. With the catch, it's Davis. He's into the open down the middle. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Tennessee. He got a step and just dusted the field.
Last 4 minutes of the first half, first 4 minutes of the second half. That is a time window that oftentimes determines games, and you're seeing it potentially happen here. It was critical the offense was able to go down, drive the field, and score a touchdown here late in the first half, knowing they get the ball back first in the second half. And if they go out right away in the second half and good things happen, this game takes on a completely different feel.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Dawgz. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Motion from the wide receiver. Throws it back. Rush right in his face. Left side is Frazier. At the 40, there he goes. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. It's a fake. It's a fake. The kicker wants to throw it. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, we knew this would be a telling week, and Week 12 has not disappointed. Let's get you updated right away. We begin with UAB taking on the UTSA Roadrunners. And it's the Blazers in an absolute fistfight with a team that has been every bit their equal today. Both offenses putting up points. Feels like anything can happen in this second half. Here now a look at some other games of note, including a big upset inside the Mid-American Conference.
Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on 4th downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
With that penalty, the offense is backed up on 2nd down. Back to pass, and he'll have to push it downfield. Fires to the tight end. Pulled to the ground. They flexed out that tight end a little bit, and you know the tight end's always open.
Always open. Quarterback's best friend. And this guy's a problem, Reese. He's a matchup problem because he's too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. He's showing you his athleticism there.
They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Caught. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Quick give. It's Bishop. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
Wants to go up top on second down. Out wide left, it's Bishop. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Takes it from the gun on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on third down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on third down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
A famous writer once said most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on fourth down, trailing by double figures. And he will not get there. How about this defense stopping that run short?
And I get it. At this point in the second half, dude, we got to make something happen. We haven't been good enough. We got to score a lot of points and quickly. We got to be aggressive. They tried. They failed again. This game is all but over.
He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense. Like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
Long way to go on second down. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll give to Frazier. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line to pick up a 1.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert third and short from the 30? From the gun, it's Phillips. There he goes! And he's tackled. Stop that. Team, they'll move the chains. They've got a first down in the red zone. Going to the run, it's Phillips. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. The Volunteers will call their first timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Dropping back, it's Stockton. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
And that's what the offense wants. They want to see you in man coverage, and they want to throw those slants, use those wide receivers and their big bodies to catch the football. Elite coverage. Great job being glued to your guy and being physical when he caught it. When he catches the football, I've got to immediately impact him so he can't catch it. That's how it's done.
They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1. Trying to do it himself. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's second and goal. Quarterback will keep it. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And the stomping has commenced. Guess they worked the math on the sideline, trying to make it a 25-point lead with the 2. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
2-point plays, the windows are very small to throw into. That time, he just tried to force it into a tiny window. It ended up being picked, and the offense comes away with no points.
On the return, it's Dodson. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. Tennessee starts this drive as the offense takes the field. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
When you hear about it all the time in football, go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were really disappointed not getting that first down. You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
They give it to him again. Breaks into the open. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
And this guy's going to have to come through for you in this game. He picks up another first down, but he's your Heisman contender. He's the best player on your football team, and he's a guy that's just going to have to touch the ball a lot in this game if you're going to win.
Straight ahead, it's Bishop. Got a little grass. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. You just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They've got him looking to run, but they're going to throw it. Grabs behind the line, it's Bishop. Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give him a first down.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing him the football, and he's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense because he'll continue to make big plays.
Fresh set of downs going up top. And the defense will corral the second down he goes at midfield.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
Running inside, it's Bishop. Makes the tackle.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. The pass falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of this quarter. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short if teams want to make their move in the rankings. Now just about ready to snap it to start the fourth. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Got to make the play on fourth. Throws to the wideout. And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Listen, with the aggressiveness of offenses and taking chances, a lot of times it's going to put your defense in a hole. And this defense is going to have to come through in the clutch right here because you're trailing. They can't get more scores. They got to get a stop on this possession, and the offense is going to have to do better than they just did.
Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. So thanks to the defense, they take over. Big lead in hand and an opportunity to run this clock out if they so choose. Turning it on! Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Timeout is called. It's the second charge to Tennessee. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. Man, oh man, the ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there. He didn't have it.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. It's inside. It's Frazier. Knocked down in the backfield. And boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Finds his big tight end. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Snapped on 4th down. Unloads to the wideout. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. So the Vols offense takes the field to start this drive. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those fourth down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know the defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Looking to throw. Makes the catch, it's Staley. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple.
Well, here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jump.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Snaps it, and he has to have it. And as he throws, soft spot in the middle. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive.
First down.
Met several times today. I love how he continues to hang in the pocket and
He smashes his way through again. He's up to 81 yards on the ground, and he just continues to turn in productive performance after productive performance. That's how you lead the nation in rushing. The Vols are moving quickly down the field.
Freeze! Here we go. Ready? Red 18. Ready, go.
Drops back on first down. Still looking. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the fourth.
Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Left side, it's Davis. Here he goes. The 20, the 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Vols!
It's so nice to have that tight end that can be a chess piece. You can move him around, and then guess what? He can break tackles. He can make explosive plays. You've seen tight ends grow and get faster and bigger and stronger, and they throw it to him short, and look at the speed. He does the rest for the long touchdown catch.
The snap sets up the throw. Trying to get the two. Here comes the heat, and down goes the quarterback, and they won't be able to get any closer with the two-point try.
Tennessee, 20.
From deep, it's Coleman Williams. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a Cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board, but you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
Nice job by the defense, seeing the run, pulling the trigger, getting downhill, and stopping the running back for no gain.
They don't need a bunch on second down. Changing the routes with his receivers. To the air. It's Stockton. They're all over him. Fires downfield. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. They got him down quickly after the pick, but he'd already made the biggest play, and they've got it at the 38.
And you want to still be aggressive. A lot of times aggressiveness is what gets you a lead, but at the same time, man, we got to take care of the football. We can't make dumb mistakes time and time again. You still are winning. I don't know if you know that. Look up on the scoreboard. You're still in the lead.
Wants to throw on first. Makes the catch. It's Bishop. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and that'll be a short pickup on that one.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Second down, going to throw it. Incomplete. They fought for it, but it just squirted harmlessly to the ground.
At this point of the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Bought a little time, lets it go.
And the defense is good with that. Get pressure on the quarterback, get him outside the pocket. You know it's a passing situation. Play half the field now. This defense is in a good spot, and you can tell they're ready to rush this quarterback.
All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on fourth down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Needs it here on fourth down. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the fourth down, and it paid off.
Well, you got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the sticks. That was being aggressive and throwing it down the field. Not a high percentage throw, but he had confidence in his guy to win one-on-one and to keep the drive alive.
After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. Corners are walked up tight. Trying to run, it's Bishop. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
And a nice job by the offense picking up the blitz, understanding that extra guy was coming, and creating just a little bit of a hole for that running back to slither through and get some positive yards.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. They'll go to the air on third and short. Out wide left, it's Bishop. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. Timeout called by the offense. 23 seconds remaining in the game. Looking to throw. Going for 6. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller, and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
Second down, gonna throw it. Fires to the end zone. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete.
Well, the defense is making some big plays here right up against their own goal line. They forced 2 straight incompletions, now setting up 3rd down. You're expecting pass again. Is this a situation where they're going to want to blitz, or do they stay back, play zone, and try to break on the ball?
They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. He wants it all. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
After that incompletion, it's now 4th and short in the red zone. Decision time if you're the head coach. Just take the field goal, or do you keep your offense on the field looking to get 6?
And they'll send out the field goal unit. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. Field goal is good. It's our force to settle for the field goal.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll bring it out. It's Williams. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Handoff for Frazier. And he's able to bounce off 1 tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Back to pass. It's Stockton. Look out. Takes a hit as he fires. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. And with that turnover, we come